Hey, how's it going? Mr. Dixon here. Hey, I'm going to do a quick little series on how to make an infographic, which is really just a poster. Okay, and the infographic really that you're going to construct is a market analysis of whatever topic you chose to do in class. We have a due date coming up, and I just want to make sure that everybody has a fair shake at constructing or making an infographic, even if you're not the most creative person in the world. So for most of you, you won't need to really watch this video. But for some of you, this is going to walk you through how to do a simple infographic. Okay. All right. Most of what I'm going to tell you in these videos is I don't care. It's up to you. It's technique. It's you do whatever you want. Like, I don't care if it's landscape or portrait. I don't care what font you use. I don't care about colors. I don't care. You be creative and you do what you want. There are some things, though, that you must do. So I'm going to start with those. These are the things that you must do. Okay. The first thing is references. So anything you tell me, you have to reference. And I'll show you how to do that. It's a very quick, easy way to do it, right? But you do need to reference your work. That's number one. Number two, there are 9 separate elements that must be present in the infographic. And those are listed right there, right? So number 1, title and your name. Number 2, demands. 3, supply. You can read the list. Now, the reason why 6 through 9 are X'd out is the only thing that's due coming up is the elements 1 through 5. But as we go through and construct this, I'm going to strongly suggest you go ahead and build it out with all like 9 spaces or boxes. And then you can just leave, the 6 through 9 sort of empty for the first assignment or due date. And then fill it in later for the second and last due date. Okay, so those are all the things. So let's just get to it. I'm going to try to make this short. I'm going to try to make maybe 2 or 3 videos that are only 5 to 7 minutes long. Keep it short. So what's the first thing to do? Here's how I would do it. All right, and again, this is a Word program. So I'd go to File and I'd go to New and Blank Document. So here's your infographic, okay? Because you're going to send this in an electronic format, you can go to Layout, you see up there, click Layout, and then go over to Margins. See Margins, okay? Click that, and then down at the very bottom where it says Custom Margins, go ahead and set the margins to 0, so you can kind of see what I'm doing there. 0, 0, 0. You can't really do this if you're going to print something out. So all of the margins are 0. Okay, yeah, we know that. The problem is if you print it out, you can't have 0 margins, right? Because it can't print all the way to the edge of the paper. But since this is going to be electronic, there you go. All right, now we have this blank piece of paper. And honestly, I think I made this comment in class, but what I would do in terms of the creative portion, what you want your infographic to look like, is I would just go online, go to Google or DuckDuckGo and Google infographic examples and just look through and just see one that catches your eye. Okay. Again, I don't care. I don't care about colors. I don't care about any of that. I just want it to look good. At some point, you as you're constructing this, in the back of your mind, you should be thinking, man, I just want Mr. Dixon to go, wow, okay, cool. All right, let's get to work now. So the first element is title and name. So here's, again, it doesn't really matter how you do it. You could go up to here and where it says insert, right? You click that and you click shapes, and you could, grab a shape and make a title box there. You could, I'll delete that out, insert, I'll go back up here to shapes. There's a text box, right? And let's just say that your topic is cupcakes. So cupcakes, right? We go over here to find some really bold kind of thing that stands out. Cupcakes, there we go. Again, if you wanted to, you could make this fill, something, crazy. you could do something like that. I mean, that's kind of a simple thing. And if you wanted to, you could take the outline, no outline, and create some kind of header like that. Okay, that's okay, right? Maybe something better is to go to whatever search engine you use, and DuckDuckGo. If I do cupcakes, and then I go images, and I don't know, I just pick one here. Boom, view file. Okay, so I left click and I do copy image. Then I come back here and do Control V for paste. Now, you see, this is important, right? You see this little icon right here? What you want to do is you want to click on that, and this is the one you want right here. So it's with the little arch right in the middle. That's going to allow you to freely move your picture around. So now you can kind of move it around anywhere you want, right? In this case, I'm going to left click and go crop, and crop this like that. And, now I can do something with my title here. If I left click, I can say bring to front. And now I can go in, I can say fill, no fill, outline, no outline. And then I can change this text to something that's kind of a better contrast, right? So I'll go up here and change the color to white. And now I can kind of, there's kind of a more interesting title. All right, so I'm going to end this video now because, like I said, I want to keep them short. But that's the first element. If I toggle back and show you, well, that's not what I want to do. If I can toggle back and show you, there you go. So that first element is title and name. So now you have your title. You could insert shape, a little text box here. Write your name, Bob Smith, right, and maybe stick it in the corner there, out of the way. Okay, go ahead and go in and outline, no outline. Okay, there you go. Now you've got your name, you've got your title, you're done with the first element.